You read online that a 15-foot by 20-foot brick patio would cost about $2,275 to have professionally installed. Estimate the cost of having a 12 by 27-foot brick patio installed. So this problem is tricky. It's one of these conversion ones, and it's involving several steps, and that's what makes it a little more difficult. So first of all, we start with a 15-foot by 20-foot brick patio, and I just want to write down what's going on. We have a 15-foot by 20-foot brick patio. Okay. Now, what do we know about that brick patio? The cost to have that installed is $2,275. Now we have another patio, and I'll just call this patio over here. I'll make it a second patio. This guy is 12 feet by 27. So this guy is 12 feet by 27 feet. And the question is, we want to know how much does it cost? So we're going to have to do a couple things. The first thing is, when you talk about installation, you're talking about covering an area. And so the very first step I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I have the area written down for this first patio. So it's 15 by 20, and that means the area is going to be 15 times 20, or if we like, 300, right? 300 square feet. That's the area. Take the 15 times the 20 on your calculator, and you're going to get 300 square feet. Let's do the same thing over here with the other patio. And so we have the area is, and what do we have over here? 12 feet times 27 feet. So I'm going to pull out my calculator, and let's see. So what do I have? I have 12 times 27, and that's 324 square feet. Okay. Now, at this point, what I want to do is write down any conversion factors or any equivalencies. Notice from the first rectangle, I do have an equivalency that results. And let me write that down in black. That equivalency is that 300 square feet costs us $2,275. So we have like this equivalency that 300 square feet is equivalent to $2,275. Why do I say we have this equivalency? Because that will allow us to convert and write a unit ratio. We could either write it as 300 square feet over $2,275, or we could write that unit ratio as $2,275 over 300 square feet. But we do have this equivalency that we can work with. In the second example, we don't have an equivalency set up. All we have is 324 square feet, and we don't know what that's equal to. So we are going to have to do a little bit of conversions here. Let's start with that 324 square feet, and let's convert that into dollars, right? We don't know how much it costs, but we do have an equivalency or a unit ratio that we can use. Which one should we choose? Should we choose this first one here, where 300 square feet is in the numerator? Or should we choose this second one here, where 300 square feet is in the denominator? Well, remember, we want to create a unit ratio so that our units cancel. If we have square feet in the numerator, then we definitely want to choose a ratio or a unit rate so that square feet is in the denominator and cancels. And that makes this second choice the choice we want, right? This is the one where square feet's in the denominator. So that means we have 300 square feet in the denominator, $2,275 in the numerator, and now it simply becomes a problem where we multiply across, right? We have fractions, so we multiply across 324 times 2,275, and that's going to give us 737,100. And our units, right, are dollars over, and on the bottom we have 1 times 300, which is just 300. we divide 737,100 by 300, and that tells us that the dollar amount or the cost would be $2,457. We could have done many ways, such as getting a unit rate or setting up what we call in math a proportion, but using our conversion unit ratios, I think this would be probably one of the easiest processes, the way that I've described. I hope this helps. I hope this makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions.